Hey there, welcome back to episode 12 of Mastering AI Tools. Have you ever pushed code and just hope that your test wouldn't break? Well, in the last episode, we used GitHub Copilot along with CodeGen to generate our code, which is not flaky. And we also tried to debug the problems and also fix them using the AI Copilot. Today, we take a step further and we try to automate the entire pipeline with Jenkins, Playwright, and the AI, which is GitHub Copilot. So complete CI/CD integration with your Playwright test automation. Now, the next question which comes to the mind is, can we integrate GitHub Copilot with the Jenkins or any other CI/CD pipeline? Well, not directly, but yes, in practice, we can do that. So GitHub Copilot is not available as a Jenkins plugin or any runtime tool at this particular moment, which you can install directly in your CI/CD pipeline. But it can act as an AI paired programmer during the development of your Jenkins workflows, test scripts, and even debugging or fixing your automation logic. Now, within this whole setup, the first step is obviously to build your Jenkins pipeline inside your Playwright framework, right? And this is where the GitHub Copilot can help you scaffold your pipeline. So it will help you to create a playwright.yml file, and it will install or it will suggest what dependencies are required. It will also uh, list down all the steps like installing dependencies, running the tests, and saving the artifacts, or also generating the reports. Now, once your Jenkins pipeline script is part of your project, then the next step is to run the tests on every code commit. Right? So whenever you commit any code to your project or framework, then automatically a test will be triggered in the Jenkins pipeline. So that's the integration between your project and the pipeline, so that you can regularly check in your code, you can test it, and then you can deploy or publish it. So let's see this in action, how we can integrate the CI/CD pipeline with Jenkins using the GitHub Copilot into our Playwright framework. So we are back in our VS Code, and this is the project which we have been working with, the Playwright demo. And we have created a couple of tests. We have generated it using GitHub Copilot and even the whole project with the reports. Now, in order to work with the pipeline, obviously, I need to put my code into a code repository. And for that, I have done that already. So my code is present in my GitHub account. And I've created this project. So you can always go ahead and clone this project if you want to work alongside me. The complete instructions are already present as documentation whenever you want to refer to this particular project. So the link will be in the video description, and you can directly access this with your GitHub account. So now going back to our project, and here we'll be using the GitHub Copilot to help us build this Jenkins pipeline script, which is required in order to integrate our Playwright project with the CI/CD pipeline, which is Jenkins. Here we'll be telling the GitHub Copilot to generate the configuration for Jenkins. So let's do that. We will say, so here we have said generate config to run Playwright tests in Jenkins using Node.js. So let's wait for this GitHub Copilot to generate all the necessary configuration. And after that, we'll see how we can go back to Jenkins, create a build or pipeline using this Jenkins file, which will be created here. And then we can execute our test in Jenkins. So let's see what the GitHub Copilot has created for us, right? So it has created 4 different files, and let's go through it briefly. So here in this folder Jenkins, you can see that it has created a Jenkins file. Okay, so this is a pipeline script which you'll require in order to run your pipeline in Jenkins. It has also created this additional 2 files which we can use. So if you want to run it in Docker, we can use this Jenkins file.docker. Or if you want to run our tests in parallel across different browsers, we can use this particular file. Okay. And then it has also created a README file, which will help me to go through all the configuration and the things which are required. So we need to do a few things in Jenkins before we start running this. The first thing is to have the Node.js installation. So we'll go back to our Jenkins instance. It is running in my local host. Installing Jenkins is pretty simple, but if you want, you can also go through the tutorial on installing the Jenkins. And here we have to now add the Node.js installation. So we'll go to Manage Jenkins, and then we'll go to Tools. Now inside Tools, you'll find a lot of different things. This all depends on the plugins you have installed. Okay, so all these plugins have to be installed, otherwise you won't even see this options. So here in the Node.js installations, we'll add the Node.js and we'll add it exactly as the name which is suggested in the pipeline. Okay, so here you can see I will copy this. It has to match the name in Jenkins file. So we'll go back here. We'll make this Node.js and we'll tell it to install automatically. It will take the latest version and it will install it. Okay, so I'm going to save this tools. And then in the plugins, as I mentioned, we need to have few plugins. So if I go into install plugins, I already have these plugins. So we need Node.js. Okay, and we need pipeline. So this is the pipeline plugin. And then if I go back to the documentation, we will need even the HTML and the JUnit and the Git. Okay. So if I look for JUnit, this is the plugin, and then HTML, so HTML publisher, and then the Git plugin. Okay, so I have the GitHub API, GitHub plugin, and the GitHub plugin. So all the plugins are here. If you have to install some plugin, then you have to go into the available plugins and search here for the respective plugin, select it, and then click on install. Okay, so for example, if I want Java Mail API, I will select it here and I will click on install. So that will install the plugin. So once your plugins are installed and you have configured your tools, then if I go back to the documentation again, okay, so these are some of the system requirements. That's fine. Now we have to create the Jenkins job. Okay, so the Jenkins file is already created. So we will select this particular option, which is pipeline from SCM. It's the recommended. You can also do a direct pipeline script. So we are going to go back to Jenkins and we are going to click on new item. We'll create a pipeline here. So let's call it Playwright demo and click on OK. Now here, if I go back again to the documentation, you can see we have to choose Git as the source code management. And then we have to put our repository. So the GitHub repository, which I've created. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to select GitHub project and give it the URL here. And then we can also set the branch specifier here, which is the main branch, and then the script path, which is this Jenkins file, right? So we can go back here and here you can see there is a pipeline option. In this, we will choose pipeline script from SCM. And here we'll choose Git. And here we'll put the repository URL. And then the branch we can choose as the main branch. Okay. And script path is the Jenkins file. So that's fine. You can see your script path is Jenkins file, but it is inside a folder. So we'll put exactly the same here. Now, the other thing which I want to do is I want to create a trigger, which means this pipeline will automatically run on every commit I perform. Okay, so I'm going to choose this GitHub hook trigger from Git SCM polling. If I choose here, you can see, so when Jenkins receives a GitHub push hook, GitHub plugin checks to see whether the hook came from GitHub repository, which matches the Git repository. Okay, and if they match, it will trigger a one-time polling. So it will automatically trigger a build. So I'm going to save this configuration now. And if you go to the main page, you will see this is my build. So now we are ready to run. It is not necessary that your first build run will be successful, because remember that this whole script configuration has been generated by AI. So there might be chances that the AI might have done some kind of mistakes. So we'll try to run this and we'll see. If it is not successful, again, we'll do a couple of iterations and we'll ask the AI to fix the build. So if I click on that build, and you will see here, this is the first build which is run. And if I go to console output, okay, so what we have not done is we have not committed or pushed our new configuration, right? So let's do that. Let's ask the GitHub Copilot using the Git MCP to push my changes, okay? So I will say commit and push new changes. So I will click on allow here. It will add all the new files which I changed. And now we are committing all the files, and then we'll push it into the repository. I can even execute all these commands manually in the terminal, but I'm just showing you how you can do this using the GitHub MCP, using the GitHub Copilot. Okay, so now they are available in the GitHub repository, as you can see. And now if I go back and let's go ahead and try to run this again. Now, if you go to the console output, you can see the logs here. Okay, so here it first installed a Node.js dependency. Now it is installing the Playwright browsers. This is all happening with the pipeline script configuration. As you can see now, it is running the 30 tests. So these are the combinations of all my tests against different browsers using just one worker. Okay, so it's going to take a little while. So I will let it run. So now it has completed running all the tests, and we can see here some of the tests failed. Okay, and if I want to have a better view of this, then even I can go to the tests here. There's a test option. You can see out of the 30 tests, 5 tests have failed. Okay, and it is also showing me where it has failed. So it has failed on the booking.spec, right? And all the remaining have passed, so had different spec files. And this is expected, right? Some of the tests fail and we'll go back and we'll fix them. But our configuration is working perfectly fine. You can even look at the stages, so where it went through all the stages in your Playwright project. And then you can even look at the GitHub hook log. So when the polling will run, it will show it here. Okay, so there are lots of different options. You can even run it using build parameters. So you can define it in your Jenkins file. You can also define the GitHub polling time as 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or as per your requirements, right? So that's all about the Jenkins configuration side of the things. But you can use the GitHub Copilot AI to do all of this configuration for you. Okay, so this is where the GitHub Copilot helps you to build your Jenkins CI/CD pipeline It helps more of your collaborator who's working with you rather than a plugin which is directly integrated into the Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. So there you have it, a complete CI/CD pipeline for your Playwright scripts so that you can run it in Jenkins and all that through the GitHub Copilot. We didn't even write or build the Jenkins pipeline script in our project. So the AI will do that for you. Well, please let me know how did you feel about this particular video and drop your CI pain point below in the comments section so that we can take a look at it together. As always, subscribe for more smarter workflows with different AI tools as we have got a lot of other content coming up pretty soon.